Here we have for sale our September 2022 on a 72 plate Renault Trafic Sport Plus. This is the LL30, so long wheelbase, low roof. 30 means it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 170 PS, roughly 170 brake horsepower, Euro 6 diesel engine, accompanied with the fantastic automatic gearbox. And this, of course, is the crew van, so 2 rows of seats. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Sport Plus crew van of this age. We'll also have a really close look, of course, at the condition, as we always do in these videos. I'll also talk you through the service history and some other details about the vehicle as well, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open like so, and as standard you can see low down here we've got parking sensors. So we've got nice rear parking sensors there integrated into the rear bumper, but also ones just higher up here on the corners also as well. If we look at the top of the door then, you can also see that the vehicle comes with a reversing camera, and you'll see when we get into the cab, it's a very modern feel to this this particular van, and as I say, these additional assistants certainly really help with that. Also, something else which really strikes me, as I say, with a very modern feel, you don't see this on many vans, is that this vehicle has got keyless entry and also keyless start. So you can lock the vehicle or unlock it based on with those buttons, as long as you've got the key in your pocket. Opening up the rear doors then, we can start to have a look inside the rear of the vehicle. So opening up the rear doors here, you can pull on these little handles there, as I did with this one, and that allows the door to open to its full 180 degree position. You can see in the rear of the vehicle then, this one has got brand new ply lining. Lots of you who may have watched our videos before or familiar with how we prep our vehicles will know that the vast majority of the vehicles that we sell come with brand new ply lining in the back. We like to, of course, present them as well as we possibly can. But of course, this provides a fantastic blank canvas as well for whatever you're going to be using the vehicle for afterwards. A nice feature, of course, is that you have got the factory fitted bulkhead there, and that gives you the separation between the cab and the load space. This little grey box here underneath, that is actually a storage box, and that is accessed through the rear seat. So you can actually lift the rear seats up and you can access that storage box from there. Some nice tie down points as well in the rear of the vehicle. And you'll see a couple dotted around in different places there. So if you've got cargo in the back, you can make sure that it's tied down. But in terms of condition here, hopefully you can see the condition of the doors, condition of the painted areas here, all in really nice order. If we shut the doors then, we can continue to go around the outside of the vehicle, having a look at again the spec and condition. One thing which has been added afterwards is a nice deadlock here, the locks for van deadlock on the rear door. Then we've got spare keys, multiple spare keys actually for those locks as well. In terms of condition here then at the rear of the vehicle, and of course I'll try and point out anything which I can see, tiniest little little pin dent there. You can just about see that above my finger. That's being hyper critical. And again, just a couple of maybe just minor stone chips there on the or chips, should I say, just on the where the 2 doors would meet. On top of the rear bumper then, generally speaking, lovely condition here. So often to see these which is scuffed, of course, because this is a high traffic area coming in and out of the rear of the van. Looking then down the driver's side of the vehicle then, this is where we like to look in these reflections, look at a bit more of a dynamic angle, looking down the side of the vehicle, looking for any ripples, signs of previous repairs, and I say it's a good place to look for for dents, scratches as well. But hopefully, as you can see, it's in lovely condition throughout, very much as you would almost expect for its age and mileage, but all in all, very good condition here. I'm just trying to see if there's anything which I can point out on the vehicle. Tiny little mark just there, but yeah, overall very nice. The Sport, of course, comes with color-coded mouldings, so these mouldings down the side of the vehicle here, all color-coded in the body color, as are the bumpers as well. Looking at the alloy wheels then, so we've got these absolutely stunning diamond cut 17-inch alloy wheels. So it's got a gloss black inner and a diamond cut face, and that gives a really nice effect there to the wheels. Tyres looking in very good order. You'll see in the service history when we get round to there in just a second this vehicle has very, very recently, just before it came into us in fact, went right through Renault, the main dealer for his service, and they gave it a clean bill of health. They went right through it, looked at tyres, brakes, the whole lot, and gave it a clean bill of health. You can see here, looking into the rear seats then, one, again, really nice feature, the rear armrests here. That's quite a unique feature there for rear seats in any van. You can also see ISOFIX compatibility as well on the 2 outer seats. Now, I did mention you can access the storage from through the rear seats. So you can pull on the front, the little tab on the front, that flips forward, and that gives you access then into storage underneath there. You can do the same with the far seat over there as well. And that clips back into place like so, back to a normal seating position. Looking at the front seats then, you can see there's nice pockets here, and this is a sort of a leatherette finish here to the back of these seats, and again, just all in very, very nice condition. This is the correct placement of the toolkit underneath the driver's seat. You unwind that tool just there to gain access to that. But looking at the step, the floor, beautiful condition throughout. You can see, of course, the bulkhead there. Pretty hard to fault. If you open up the driver's door, again, another button there on the door handle. And as I say, this is where, for me, the Trafic has come a long, long way in the last few years onto this current shape. It feels very, very modern inside here. So again, looking at the moulding of the door cards here, there's a lot of design here, which, as I say, just makes it feel a lot more car-like, a lot more premium inside. Lovely switches. You've got actually electric folding mirrors on the locking, which I think is a really, really nice feature to have on a van. You don't see that very often. And of course, you can fold them in manually as well. The key, this is the keyless key that we have got 2 of these. And I say you can enable a load of features there from the key itself, of course, locking and unlocking the back, turning the lights on as well. You can do that all from this key, but very, very smart indeed. Cup holder up on top of here, little button just there for a bit more storage. But looking at this steering wheel, it's a very modern design language, I feel, to the steering wheel. I say, feels very sort of premium and luxury inside here. You've got your cruise control on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side then, you've got your onboard computer controls there. Of course, you can answer and hang up the phone. If I turn the steering wheel over to the left-hand side, sorry if there's any sun glare coming in here, I'll try and guard that if I can. You can see you've got auto-activated lights, and on the right-hand side, you've got your auto-activated wipers there as well. Underneath that, this additional stalk then, you can control the volume for the radio and everything else just there. Looking at the screen in front of us here then, 25,601 miles recorded, and you can see it's all idling correctly, no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard, and plenty of fuel in it as well, which is a nice little bonus. Into the center then, this lovely, again, very modern screen here. In the center, you have got satellite navigation on here. I don't know if you can make that out on the bottom right-hand corner there, but you have got Apple CarPlay on here as well. So there's numerous USB ports to plug into, one just on the right-hand side there, and there's numerous up on top of there in that extra storage compartment where the owner's manual is currently located. You can also connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well. Further down then, you've got your selectable drive modes. And then again, a really nice feature on this is that this has got automatic climate control. Again, just feels very premium with these lovely dials here in the center, controlling where the air is going. It's just, as I say, very nice for a van, it must be said. Of course, your air condition toggle just there. And again, the finish of the dashboard, again, hopefully this is, the sun isn't sort of destroying this image, but lovely finish here. It's almost a black sort of wooden finish. Of course, it's not wood, but it just gives that lovely feeling inside the cab. Your start-stop button just down here to the left-hand side, and of course the automatic gear selector just there as well. Looking at the service history, so the service book in these is actually located in the back of the handbook, so we always just take a photocopy of that because the owner's manual is quite thick on a Renault Trafic. So we take a photocopy of that, and you can see here at the end of February 24 at 25,356 miles it was serviced there. Stoneacre Commercial Centre, that is a Renault dealer. So as I say, lovely to see 2 services being done even with only 25,600 miles on it now. So literally 250 miles ago. That was done in a Renault dealer, and as I say, a full clean bill of health. You can of course lift up these seats in the front here as well, again for storage underneath, but condition in the front of here absolutely spot on. Nice little 12-volt socket just there as well. As I say, on top here where the owner's manual is, a couple of USBs up there as well. Let's jump back outside, hopefully out of the sort of direct sunlight, and continue moving around to the front of the vehicle. These fantastic headlights, the Renault Pure LED Pure Vision, a really nice headlight with this, again, very modern looking daytime running light here around the front of the vehicle. Same with the front fog lights as well, a very bright and clear front fog light, and this of course lovely front end. I really like the design here of the bonnet, and the lines and the bulges on the bonnet there. As I say, it just gives a very modern feel to the vehicle. In terms of condition, of course, you're going to get a few stone chips here or there to the front bumper, but all in all, not a tremendous amount of faulted on. Finally then, just looking here down the passenger side of the vehicle. Now, when the vehicle came into us, there was a slight dent just here, so our paintless dent removal specialist has removed that. There is the slightest sign of a sort of a dimple in there, which can sometimes happen with paintless dent removal, but that's certainly far better than having to paint the door, where the finish is really never quite the same as original. But that has just been, as I say, quite critical, and of course very transparent with you, but it's, as I say, can't really fault it unless that was really pointed out to you. I don't think that would be seen. Opening up the passenger door then, again, condition is absolutely lovely. And then opening up the passenger side loading door, of course you can gain access from both sides, which is so handy if you're going to be carrying children in here in a child seat, gaining access from both sides. So just to summarize then, this is a September 2022 on a 72 plate Renault Trafic Sport Plus crew van. It's got the Euro 6 diesel engine producing 170 PS, so really nice power on this particular model that we see here, with the automatic gearbox as well. A whole host of spec, and I think offers tremendous value for money. Impeccable service history, having only just been done with this most recent service 250 miles ago, and as I say, lovely spec to go along with that, and of course condition as well. The vehicle is physically, of course, as you can see here with us now at Bridgend Van Centre, and available for sale and ready to drive away straight away. If you haven't seen it already, I'd urge you to head over to our website to see the full advert on bridgendvans.co.uk. That's where you'll find the price, the photography and the description of this vehicle. There's a number of ways you can contact us on the website, but I also will urge you to give us a call if you are interested on either of those numbers. Go back, of course, on the video if you want to pause that and make a note of those numbers. That is often the quickest way to register your interest, and as I say, we can make arrangements, whether it be finance, delivery, part exchange, everything can be arranged, and of course the vehicle does come with a balance of manufacturer's warranty as well. Thank you very much for watching.